Hey there. Today, got my A&D meerschaum with some Germain's Rich Dark Flake. I'm on the way to the library to get some studying done. Haven't been on as much, haven't been able to watch as many videos or post as many. Because it's finals and final papers time. The worst time of my life is this time every semester. But I've only got one more after this, so that's good. I wanted to just say a quick few words in response to something I was reading online today. I want to start with a caveat that I don't want to sorry, forgot I couldn't go that way because school's in session. Anyway, I want to start with the caveat that what I'm about to say is not absolute. I mean, everybody can have their own opinions and their own tastes in this area, I think. So smoke what you like, buy what you like, do what you like, as far as this is concerned. And that is the area of Briar flaws. Briar is a temperamental sort of material. There's usually, I believe in Briar blocks, almost always some flaws, some pits, sand pits, bigger flaws. I showed you a picture of, rather I did a video of a pipe I got that was a second because it had this massive, enormous crater in it. And I just got that, you know, cheaply for a trade because of it. But as far as the high-grade artisan pipe market is concerned, and that's, I guess, dependent mostly on the people that buy them. Flaws are flaws, and they're not good as far as the fact that they look ugly. So what you can do when you find small pits is you can rusticate or you can sandblast, and then the flaws are kind of covered up by that. If they're small enough that they're actually not anything but that you can actually see in the surface, but a dark color, you can go for a dark stain, and then that's covered up. But sometimes people will post and say, oh, I got this pipe, or I was really wanting this pipe, but I was disappointed because there were some flaws in it. And then other people sometimes will say, hey man, you should embrace those flaws. That's just like, it's natural and it's so cool that you can see that. And I just, I don't agree with that perspective. There's a reason sandblasted and rusticated pipes are cheaper than smooth pipes, and it's because, by and large, people don't like flaws. And so when you get a pipe and it's got a flaw, if the flaw is too big that it can't even be covered up, a pipe maker will just toss it and say, okay, that's it. I'm not wasting any more time even trying to finish this because the flaw is too bad. And so part of why artisan pipes are expensive is because sometimes the people put time into pipes they don't even get to finish. This is because if you're paying for an artisan, high-end, high-grade, whatever you want to call it, pipe, there shouldn't be any visible flaws in the wood. And that's just kind of how the game goes. If you get one with flaws in it, then you should. That flaws and fills and things are fine in cheap factory pipes and whatnot. So if you like those flaws, go for it. But don't tell somebody. I don't think you should tell somebody that, oh, you just paid all that money for that high-grade pipe and it's even better because it's got a flaw in it. I don't think that's true. I think the flaw is a flaw, and it should have been sandblasted or whatever. It should have been rusticated, or it should have been tossed if it's bad enough. Sometimes people will say, like, oh, you should sell those as seconds, and so just sell them at a cheaper price, and then the Briar's not wasted, and all the time you put into it's not wasted. But from the pipe makers I've talked to, it's not worth their time to go ahead and finish the pipe to sell it for a super cheap rate. They're also not wanting to have their name on something either, so if it would be a second, it would have to be without a stamp. Because they don't want their name on something that's subpar. And they want to be associated with only making pipes and selling them out of flawless Briar, so that oh, when I'm buying this guy's pipe, I'm not getting something with pits in it. So pits are part of Briar, and that's why you see tons of rusticated and sandblasted pipes. I'm pretty sure the reason that when you look at like a Savinelli pipe shape, you have all these different lines, and some of them are more expensive, and the cheap ones, the sandblasted or rusticated ones, they go ahead and shape their stumbles, and all the ones with either the bad grain or the pits or whatever get rusticated or sandblasted, and they can sell those for cheaper because they got lots of them. But the ones that have good grain and are flawless, they're gonna keep them smooth and put them on a higher end line, because that type of Briar is more rare. That's kind of my little rant, sort of pet peeve, I guess, is when people say that. I mean, if you like those kind of things, that's good, go for it. But, telling somebody else that, they shouldn't be disappointed or something when they paid for something flawless and they've gotten flaws in it is, I think, a different sort of animal. So, do what you like, but whatever. That's my rant. And I'm sticking to it. Cheers.